On the forum, they know me as Carminemw. I'm Carmen Strollo.
What's MW?
It actually was where the place where I used to work was called Mailwell, and I didn't want to change my email address to like a gazillion different people, so I kept Carminemw.
What was it called? Mail what?
Mailwell. It was a printing firm.
Whatever.
Yeah. I originally hail from Baltimore. I live now as far east as you can get on the continent. I live a mile from the Atlantic in Delaware, lower Delaware. And this trip has been really something for me, especially to meet all of you. I've actually met Tim once before, but I'd never really met any of you guys. And you know, you guys were the ones that I talked to for a couple of years now, so it was really kind of interesting. The kit that you're seeing is what you guys called Blue Jay in a blender. This is a PDP fusion kit, Arctic Blue, and they no longer make this finish anymore. So I can't even get anything extra for it, even if I wanted to. But I did notice that a lot of people on the forum didn't think that PDP sounded all that well. And I think these have been sounding pretty good for me. I'm very much happy with them. They're a very good, round-sounding drum. They asked me to do this little segment to do some playing, and hopefully I won't step all over myself. But for one thing, let me explain a little bit about the kit, because nobody's really been doing that too much, and at least to give you a little bit of example of what I have. I have an 8x10, a 9x12, 10 by 14 and a 12, oh no, excuse me, a 12 by 14 and a 14 by 16 floor tom with an 18 by 22 kick. And the cymbals are ancient. This is my original set of 1964 Zildjian new beats from the hi-hat. This is a 16-inch AAX bright crash and an 18-inch Sabian heavy crash. This ride cymbal is a, well, you can't get it anymore. It's called a mini cup ride by Zildjian. It's 20-inch. And my favorite of all is my nasty looking, loud sounding China Boy Platinum, a high China Boy Platinum from Zildjian, which they no longer make anymore. So I'm not really a flash drummer. My chops have kind of gone away from me from now, being as old as I am. But I try to do to stay in the pocket and do some interesting things as well. I like to, as people have seen today, I like to go over the bar. Not over to a bar, just over a bar. You know, although over to a bar might not be bad after today.
That's later.
So, for what it's worth, I'll have a go at it.